Assistant Commissioner General of Prisons, Shandrak Kenoti, currently the Officer in charge of Embu main prison. Since crime SIPOA started training officers and inmates alike to be able to assist others on issues pertaining to legal and court procedures, I've realized that even from the trust the inmates have and the hope, because they can be able now, even without any financial implications, they are able to face their cases during trial period, and the officers are also very much willing to assist them, the ones who have been trained. The inmates have improved a lot, because for one to be allowed to go for the paralegal training by Grand Sepoa, you have to be indisciplined. You cannot be taken to those classes if you're indisciplined. So they respect the officers and even the inmates who are also training them on the procedures they are supposed maybe to take as they go on with their trials. Now, if at least maybe 200 of them or 300 are attending those classes, it means the discipline comes across all the other inmates, because they know they are gaining. They are seeing their brothers are being released through probation or through acquittal during the trials, especially the remandees. Then they also reciprocate the same kind of respect to the officers who are training them. So I really appreciate, and I say it can be enhanced. We can do even bigger numbers if it is possible. One thing which have maybe almost escaped my mind is that even from the court officials, when you go to the court users meetings, they say now inmates are able to do the cross-examination themselves, even without lawyers, and they do it very constructively. But previously, they never used to know how even to defend themselves or how to cross-examine their witnesses. So, to me, I pray we continue with the same exercise and attitude. In fact, crime SIPOA, you may think you are doing it in a small way, but the impact is too much to the side of inmates, because in terms of discipline, they have improved a lot. Even when they appear on courts these days, you don't get any kind of summons because of discipline there. Those who have been released through your efforts, none has ever been done any kind of reoffending. They have never come back here, which means the impact on the way we are training them. These days they are open, even for other things like counseling. So somehow you have impacted to them the behavior and the habit of listening to others. They are now very ready to accommodate new ideas, which I think is a little good impact towards our side. Yeah, to enhance it, for the sake of inmates, when you intervene, and even if it is 5% which is released, it's an effort worth your time. And I would like to tell the stakeholders, if it is possible, especially to look on the matters like IT. If you can get some computers, even printers, okay, they come with the printing papers, but they are not enough. Sometimes when they are doing classwork, they do kangaroo kind of codes among themselves, so that they can at least practice and see if they can bring up something like a real code. Now, at the end of it, at least it needs some financial complications there because of the things we lack here. But if you can be able to get even a printer, it will be an added advantage on our side, and the effort to make these people run and have a smooth trial. There is a room still to improve on this kind of program, like having more classes so that we can have ample time to train them. The period to train them is very short. It can be enhanced and be expanded by having more classrooms so that at least the training period can be extended for the better results. Okay, what I can tell, the Crime CPOA initiative is very nice. You should not give up. You should know you are serving Kenyans. Even if it is 5 or 10% changes their attitude towards life and get rehabilitation. In one way or the other, you are also assisting the prisons department to be able to make these people be heard by the society. And since you have never got any case of anybody reoffending and coming back here, it proves that you are doing a nice work. So if we can get even more stakeholders with the same kind of program to assist our brethren inside, we usually call them inmates, it will be a plus to the society at large. Because if we give up on them, they will definitely come back here, and it will be a disadvantage to us, to the economy of the government, and even the society at large. Most of them are parents, young men. When they are out there, they're better. They can do something economic-wise to assist in growing up the society and the country at large. Well, I can tell you, Crime CPOA, sky is the limit. We are going far, especially rehabilitating our young men to be better citizens. And to tell also the young men outside there, crime does not pay. As this motto says exactly, Crime CPOA, surely it does not pay to commit any kind of offense outside there, like the ones who are damaging people's property and what have been doing the demonstrations. It's not fair because they will end up being in prison. And being in prison here is a wasted time, a wasted opportunity to serve your country. Better when you are free, you can be able to reorganize your things. Here we go with the program and a lot of strictness, not as you may wish, maybe a place to be.